Hey y'all, welcome to the Homeboy Hangout. Let's chop it up in the Homeboy Hangout. We down here in Atlanta with a few of our brothers from all over Atlanta. We got a cat from Suwanee right here. You gonna say what's up to the people from Suwanee?
No.
All right. Wizard, where you tell me you was from?
I'm from Pendergrass.
Pendergrass. I thought it was called Ithagrass. Oh, lady said he didn't say fuck Ithagrass. He said Pendergrass. I said okay. And you from?
Athens, Georgia. That's
not a very popular place.
We
won't talk about that. Not a very popular place. We got a fella here that hails from Europe.
He hails from Cleveland, Ohio.
He hails from Europe by way of Cleveland, Ohio. But they got 7 stories in Europe. We're not going to talk about that. And my man right here, my co-host, Mr. Rebuild himself.
Yeah.
So we just going to chop it up a little bit, man. We really don't have no agenda like always because we want to be genuine. We want to be real.
Organic, if you will.
Organic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. But I guess I'll start it off, man, by saying I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me.
Definitely.
Hang out with Mr. Rebuild and do what we do. The old ladies is, man, since I say the old ladies.
Mm-hmm. You brought it up.
Since we started this, I've been getting requests from women like, it's the Homeboy Hangout, but are women allowed? So from my perspective, I'd be like, I don't really care. But from y'all's perspective, what do y'all think? Y'all think women should be allowed?
I'm going to say this. Look here. Do you invite the women to your man cave when you talking about man? Better yet, let's go a little step further. Do you invite the women to the barbershop? That's what we do a lot of our talking at as men, and especially as black men. In the barbershop. Do we invite women to the barbershop?
Well, see, you got to be careful there. Because if it's a single mama, she's dropping the kid off at the barbershop.
Yeah, I didn't say she wasn't. I didn't say she wasn't welcome. I said, do we invite them? So you being a man back in your prime when you was in college, when you was going, hey, look here, I gotta go get an edge up, I gotta get shopping to the club this weekend. Right. Did you bring your old lady or your girlfriend at that time to the barbershop with you?
Nah, dog, because I was trying to go get one.
Okay then. So I mean, I think it's a coin toss.
Let's speak on the other side because I go to a salon, a loctician. They like to put their hands on do that good stuff. It's predominantly women. So like, what would be the difference in me walking in there? I abide by the rules. I say greetings to you queens, and I do what I do. But I get out their way because they want to talk about certain stuff too.
But I say that because you go into their domain.
I do.
The barbershop is our domain, kind of like what the Homeboy Hangout is. The man cave, the Homeboy Hangout, our domain.
Check.
I wouldn't invite him.
But it within either domain, the environment is going to change.
It's going to change.
Like when before you walk in the room, I guarantee you the environment changed.
Different.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Magic Mike and all over the goddamn place.
They was talking about everything. They was acting like we act, right?
Yeah.
Like, you walk in, they said, no, zip your skirt up, girl. You don't want to hear that. That's what they said.
Agreed.
Okay, now we've kind of heard from everybody, but I'm kind of eager to hear the youngest perspective. He don't say much, but I'm kind of eager to hear the youngest perspective. Do you think women should be allowed on the Homeboy Hangout podcast?
On the Homeboy Hangout, no, it's a no for me. But like in the salon / barbershop type scenario, I go to a loctician as well, so get my locks done and everything, and it's a mixture between the two. It's like it's some women in there that's gonna be talking their shit, and there's some men in there that's gonna be cutting hair and talking their shit. But it's really just a clash between the two because it's kind of got to equal on common ground.
But it doesn't get too out of hand.
Neutral. It don't get out of hand.
Okay.
No, it don't ever get out of hand. It just be just neutral talk. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're really saying is everybody changes to appease everybody.
Everybody adapts to their environment.
So if we had women on here, we would change the way we acted on here, and they would change the way they presented themselves.
Exactly.
And we wouldn't be genuine.
I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think so.
Right. But we talked about BBLs. And one of the things that we talked about was BBLs was you challenged my theory of how I could tell if BBLs were real or not.
Oh, wait. I need you to go reiterate this theory.
Yeah.
This gentleman hasn't
I'm gonna tell
heard.
it.
He ain't
I'm
heard.
He
gonna
hasn't
tell
heard this.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
He's fresh out of Europe, so
Okay.
he's fresh out of Europe. So I'm gonna tell him my theory. But first, like we talked about BBLs, and one of the things we said about BBLs was we had to have ladies, natural or fake, come in and for us to tell.
Yeah.
And we just invited women to the Homeboy Hangout if we do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that's a social experiment.
It would.
I'm
I
with
can
you.
see that.
I'm with it. What I was saying was to combat what you were meaning, like, should we have women on the Homeboy Hangout?
I would agree.
I'm fine with that. But as far as the Homeboy Hangout being a safe space for women to come to, and we're opening with welcome arms, are we going to be able to be our true, authentic selves around them?
You will not.
Because you're going to censor yourself based on what you speak. You're going to censor yourself.
You will not
The
be
character
able to
you
be.
are.
Right. You will not be able
And this
to
nigga is the
The
character.
character.
He is the character.
The characters that all these guys
I appreciate
are.
you saying
I'm
that.
not the character.
I'm
This
just
nigga
saying
is a
That all these guys are.
I
This
know what
nigga's
to
a character.
and not to do. So that's what it is. You will change who you are depending on who's in the room. That's all right.
Right. Well, ladies, I guess you guys are not allowed to come to the
Wait a
Homeboy
minute.
Hangout unless it's a social
Experiment. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's when you're invited.
Right. You
Yeah.
guys are invited to the social experiment.
And build on the top.
When we start talking about the blue diamond